Hello, happy Valentine's Day. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel, a channel where it's all about chemistry, where we eat chemistry, we drink chemistry, we swallow chemistry, we break chemistry down into bits so that you have no excuse not to learn, not to understand it, not to grab the knowledge. That's what this channel is all about. But today will be an exception because today we are celebrating St. Valentine. It's St. Valentine's Day. And so I've decided to take a break from teaching and you from learning chemistry so that we can talk about St. Valentine's Day and everything is all about. I will also have some exclusive video for you showing you how I spent my day featuring my daughter on this Valentine's Day. If you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please, what are you waiting for? You won't take anything, just hit that subscription button you're looking at now and then press the button, that bell button near it, so that anytime I post any content you will be notified. And for my returning subscribers, please keep returning. I am so grateful. Okay, let's get started.
Over the horizon, over the horizon.
Welcome back. So like I told you, today will be all about St. Valentine. We're taking a break from chemistry. Now I remember when I were in my campus days, on Valentine's Day. Wow, if you didn't have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you feel as if the world is moving around you and you're just there doing nothing. Now, it be as if you committed one big crime, as if you're left out, you're left behind in things, That was the general notion there, that you must have a boyfriend or girlfriend and you must have to celebrate with a boyfriend or girlfriend on that Valentine's Day. Especially if all your roommates have and you don't have, and all they'll be talking about is their boyfriend or their girlfriend. Wow, and you just be there with your hand like this, staring at them, wondering why your own is like that, what you did to deserve this kind of punishment. I'm sure many youths still have that misconception now. Well, St. Valentine's Day is not all about romantic love. I mean, it mustn't be boyfriend. What have you been doing all the times you've been dating? So you've not been showing love on each other or to each other, or you just reserved that love exclusively for Valentine's Day? No, I mean, it mustn't be about, if you don't have boyfriend, if you don't have girlfriend that day, or if you're not yet married. I mean, there are still other ways to show love, even if you have, I mean, there are you can visit the less privileged. They need love. They don't get enough. They need, and any love they get, they really appreciate it. You can visit less babies' homes, or let's not even go far. You can visit all these beggars on the streets. You can decide that day to cook for them, or you can buy food for them from all these big fast food places like Kilimanjaro, Genesis, and so on and so forth. I don't think any of them have ever tasted that kind of food. Or if you don't have the money to afford that, you can, you can show them love in so many other ways. It mustn't be romantic love. You can even decide to take your parents out for a treat. Give them a treat. Or you can take your siblings out, or the whole family. You can take your father, your mother, your siblings out. Or you can take a friend out for a treat. I mean, it mustn't just be romantic love. It mustn't be romantic. Yeah. So that brings us to the history of this St. Valentine's Day, because I mean, looking at the history, it's not even all about romantic love. It was turned, and these amorous associations. In fact, I bite my tongue. Amorous associations surrounding this day was popularized by and Geoffrey Chaucer, a great British poet, and William Shakespeare. They are the people that popularized it, and then and people started seeing it as a romantic day, where you show love to your to friends or to your spouse, not even spouse, your boyfriend or girlfriend. So this Valentine's Day is thought to have been named in honor of Saint Valentine, a 3rd century Roman Catholic priest who died on February 14th in 27 AD. That's years ago. Years ago. In fact, according to the New York Times, the name is based on a combination of two men. There were two Valentines, you know, who were executed on that February 14th by Roman Emperor Claudius II, 3rd century ACE. Now, it's believed, the Catholic Church believes that these men needed to be honored. That's why they named that February 14th, the day they were beheaded, St. Valentine's Day, in honor of them. Now, the first story has it that the first St. Valentine of Terni was secretly officiating wedding for Roman soldiers against their emperor's wishes. Yes, the emperor then didn't want the Roman soldiers to get married because he didn't want anything to distract them, and from having to fight in the war. But then many of them were human beings. They are human beings. Many fell in love, So rather than fornicating and committing sin, this Saint Valentine decided to be wedding them secretly, so that they could go on with their love in a formal way without having to commit sin, until he was found out by the emperor, and then he was jailed and later killed on the February of 14th. So that his action made him a proponent of love in people's eyes, because he was encouraging love where you do not have to sin. Then the second story has it that this second Valentine, became fond of a young lady he was tutoring in those days, and when he was sent to jail, he wrote her a letter signed from your Valentine. So who knows whether that letter was what was the content of the letter? Nobody knew. All people knew about was that the letter was signed your Valentine. Your Valentine, just like my name is Frances. After writing a letter to somebody, I will say you're my good friend. I will say from your Frances. So people maybe had a misconception about it, and when he wrote your Valentine was his name in those then. Before he was, of course, he's a dead person. That's why I use the word. Valentine happened to be his name. So your Valentine, instead of saying yours faithfully, Valentine, yours sincerely, Valentine, your Valentine, just an informal way of writing the letter. And maybe people now started having misconception about it. So all this history about it is not really about romantic love, until Shakespeare and Goethe and Chaucer now popularized it, with their amorous poems and all those, and then people started having seeing it as romantic love. But it's all okay, you nothing wrong with having and showing your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, and so on love. But if you don't have any, you mustn't kill yourself, or you mustn't be so desperate to go and get one so that you can celebrate Valentine's Day. There are many other ways of celebrating Valentine's Day without it having to be amorous. you know. So that's it. That's all I have to say on Valentine's Day. And in addition to this video, I organized how I spent my Valentine's Day with my featuring my daughter in it. So enjoy the video. Hello, good morning all. Happy Valentine's Day. I've just woken up from sleep. I've done a few things. I'm about to go and wake up my daughter so I can prepare her for school. See you later. Panda, panda. Yeah. Yeah. Say hi. Yeah. Yeah, going.